Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino, who singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can. Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
In now, Willy Adames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Robertson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and the throw in gets away from him. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Michael Pineda is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. From the stretch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Kiermaier is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Right fielder.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. So you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting.
The next twin up, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1-0.
Ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, two gone. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again,
late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, the designated
standing in now, Daniel Robertson. He swings and lines it to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Willie Adames.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this one bounds around against the wall. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Now batting.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been.
And this one bounds around against the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a 2nd runner around third. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now.
Heredia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he finds the heart of the plate way too often.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second to third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
He's set and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, and the throw by Cruz is a good one. He's out at home plate. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. On to the top of inning number 4. We go. The Rays lead it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. He drew a walk his first time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.